From Kevin Nunez, why hasn't Seattle restructured Wilson's contract to make more cap space? So I have my theory here that Seahawks fans are not going to like. The reason why you wouldn't do this, because you can always just make more money. Seattle does not like to do that in general.
Yeah.
But if you don't restructure Wilson's contract this year, it does make him easier to trade next season.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, because if they traded him this year, the cap hit would be like $36 million,
Yeah,
somewhere in the neighborhood
of
that, right?
It's an extra $7 on top of what they were already paying him.
Yes, exactly.
Which is gross. You don't want to do that.
So, yeah, if Russell Wilson is unhappy with the situation in Seattle, you know what's going to make him even more pissed off? If you say, hey, Russ, can we restructure your deal?
Well,
I don't think he wants to do that.
I think what the question was, like, taking his base salary, making a signing bonus to bring his cap hit down, he still gets the same amount of money. Seattle doesn't like doing that.
No.
But I would have done it to make it easier to win right now with Russ. They chose to go a different direction, and it leaves open the possibility next year, if things are bad again, of an actual trade. From Jose, who should the Seahawks draft with their second-round pick? I have a dream guy, but I want to let you chime in first.
I think they need to spend some serious capital on the defensive line. Like, they focused in that area, but they're all old guys, right? So start stockpiling young talent at the defensive line. I don't think you can go with offensive line. Or I don't think you can go wrong with offensive line either, but who's your dream guy?
Landon Dickerson.
Yeah,
I don't
love
know.
it. I
don't know if he's there. I get that there's the injury side of it as well, but if he's there in round 2, and maybe he's only there because of the injury stuff, I am all for it. I think that would be the best possible move by the Seattle Seahawks. From Seahawks Corner, if the Seahawks don't make the Super Bowl, a $15 Super Chat, mind you, should they blow the team up? I'll let you take this one first here.
Look, if you have Russell Wilson on the roster, you're going to compete for the playoffs and the Super Bowl every single year. And I know it ended ugly for Seattle last year. They went 12-4. Okay, so they got off to that hot start. There was a lull earlier on in the season, and toward the end of the year, they weren't great, but we're still talking about a 12-4 team here with Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. So if they don't make the Super Bowl, do you blow it up? No.
Great.
If you go 3-13 and Russell Wilson says, I demand to be traded because I can't see myself being with this franchise anymore, then maybe.
Yeah, if Wilson demands to be out, I think that's the route in which you would blow it all up. But if you're going to have another great season, regular season-wise, keep trying to win. Like, this is your window. So I say it should not be Super Bowl or bust for Seattle this upcoming year.
Appreciate the super chat.
From Big Dog 2047, do you like the Lockett extension? I certainly do, Chase.
I do too. Yeah, I think, look, a lot of people will look at that number and they're like, hey, that's a high number for guaranteed money. Tyler Lockett really for the last, 3 to 5 years has been one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the league. Line him up in the slot. You know, he can extend the field vertically as well, so I do like the contract extension.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement there. And by the way, it brought down the cap hit for this upcoming season, and that matters for a team that's fairly light on draft capital. So I'm giving you guys a chance now to be a hater in the comment section. You can be mean if you want. Who do you think has been the single biggest free agency loser so far? Get your votes in for me in the live comments. And if you're watching afterwards, this is going to be the pinned comment on today's video. So if you get the ad break here on YouTube, scroll on down and get your votes in. From Joshua, a $5 super chat. Which offensive line draft prospect do you see the Seahawks drafting with their first pick? Dickerson, Quinn Miners, Trey Smith, Wyatt Davis, or Liam Eichenberg. I think Eichenberg's off the board, so I'll cross him off the list there. I think they're in pretty decent shape at guard. Trey Smith, I think, is the most likely between him and Wyatt Davis to be there. I would love Landon Dickerson. That would be the perfect and best fit for Seattle. I don't know if he's going to be there. If he's not, with no third-round pick either, I think Quinn Miners, the Wisconsin Whitewater product, is definitely in play. From a sports fan, could Farley fall to the second round due to his back surgery? And if he did, could Seattle trade up to get him? I agree with you. It is a fantastic fit. Farley in Seattle is awesome. And I don't know where Farley goes. He could still go top 15. He could end up going middle of round 2 or even later. I don't know. It's such a wild card. As for Seattle, great fit. They have no draft picks, guys. It is going to be very difficult for Seattle to move up in this year's draft because they just don't have the assets. That makes it very, very difficult. Now, we got some face masks available, still on sale up to 75% off. I know the vaccines are coming around, but not everyone's been vaccinated. You can still transmit it to you even if you are vaccinated. So help everyone out and rep your favorite team in the process. Chatsports.com/stay safe. NFL-themed face masks are on sale for up to 75% off. Check the comments and the description. That link right there, bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/stay safe. It'll be there so you can click and go shop. They are on sale, and you get to rep your favorite team in the process as well. So go check it out today at chatsports.com/stay safe. Get yourself an NFL-themed face mask today. From the Kings, Just Miota's every trade involve an NFC West team. And they've been busy this year, huh? It's fun. I mean, they're just making moves. Seattle, of course, with Gabe Jackson. Arizona has been active in more free agency style moves there. And, of course, Niners the mega trade for the 3 picks. From Jesse Davis, are the Seahawks going to make any more free agency moves? Sherman, Wright, or someone else? Seattle's pretty tight in terms of cap space. So it is possible, but I would not get my hopes up for a big-time free agent move. I think at this point, they're pretty much done. They're just going to add a player early in the NFL draft and maybe even trade down as well. From Mark, hey Tom, how are you? I'm good, Mark. Thank you for asking. Which team do you think will be the most least improved after the draft? Happy Easter week. Look how happy Mark is. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. In terms of most improved after the draft, I'm going to go with who makes the most impact. Least improved would be either Houston or Seattle. They don't have the draft picks. So those 2 teams will have been the least improved because they just lack draft capital. Most improved, probably Jacksonville because they got Trevor Lawrence and a whole lot of picks. So easy answers, but that's the truth for me at least. The only way, folks, to get on these live NFL mailbags is to be subscribed and to be active in the comment section. So if you want to join us for our live shows every Monday and Wednesday, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way, you don't miss out. Again, we're live twice a week, sometimes more. So if you want to join us here, the most interactive sports channel out there, hit that big red button and join us today.